the week moved so fast. Monday, we were like, you know, virtual training. This is last week. Last Monday is like, oh, it'll be phase 2. By Tuesday, I was like, dude, we have to do it. It's not an if, it's when. I've done virtual for Zoom for a lot of meetings. And so we just literally started talking it up, like immediately, talking up to the staff. And initial push, I think probably other studios would say this, is people, it's new, so people are apprehensive. And I've been posting via email, like personal stories. I've been posting tons on social, videos on social, pictures of our setup. Cause I've got the circle camera, the circle light, and the camera in the middle. I've got all the stuff. I just have never used it. Right. So it's like locked and loaded. And we talked it up, and then just get on the call, like get on calls. That's been the biggest thing. It's just,
that's the key.
As soon as people will cancel, like, oh, take me out for 2 weeks, we're literally calling them like, and what's helped now is for the last week, I've been singing this tune that we're doing virtual. And just like you though, I was like, a bit skeptical and a bit like, I don't know about this. And this is the craziest thing. And it's a lot of my trainers are millennials. I don't want to say the workouts are better, but I'll say they're almost as good. And the reason is it's like they're playing a video game. They're not looking at anything else. They're tunnel vision. They got like their earbuds or whatever they got, some kind of wireless device, headphones. And so they are locked in 100%. And then we gave all our clients a step-by-step guide on how to set up Zoom. If you have problems, like we'll call you, we'll walk you through it. And we've had clients that, you know, struggle to do any kind of technology to someone like you, where you're like, oh, we'll do it in a second. Not a big deal. And it's been like, we're probably at, we've done 9 sessions already now. Yeah. And we're rolling, man. So, I mean, it's been a huge success.
Super, super proud of you, and know that it can be scary to just, to jump in and try this. And what I've been seeing across the board, those that just are like, we're going to do this, we're going to jump in. And I think the biggest thing we have to just remember, it doesn't have to be perfect at this moment.
Yeah.
Clients are going to forgive on lots of different things on it. And because some people I heard, because some of their trainers are doing it from their houses, and they're like, my trainer's house isn't nice. And I'm like, you know what? As a client, they're not going to care.
Right. They're not really even looking at ours. It's more important that we're looking at their space. And then I think the other thing is, like, this is a key phrase that you guys can reuse, is no, instead of like, oh, maybe you have equipment, we're saying no equipment necessary. If you've got equipment, that's great. But no equipment necessary, so that we can train anyone. And the workouts are like hard. I mean, there's less downtime. There's less, like, a trainer's not even watching Sports Center or talking about Tom Brady, like it's focused on you.
And actually, it's what we've been hearing. So the Denver Tech Center has probably done 20 of them so far. And one of them was a 17-year-old. We have a 17-year-old who comes in, and he actually said, he's like, you kicked my butt harder on this one than on it, to that point, because there is there is no downtime, and you're just moving. And you know very well as a trainer, body weight exercises it can be really tough. And so I think the two things that we hear are, one, is it gonna be an actual workout for a group of people? And then I think where I fall into was the other camp, just because of my arthritis and problems with my shoulder. I was worried, like, are they going to be able to see my form? And if I slightly do my form wrong, then I'd hurt for weeks. And so I'm like, it's not worth it if they can't see it. And that was all cleared up for me. I mean, it was amazing. Like, I was on, and I know you're going to videotape this a bit here, but
that's a big piece. So, like, the corrective exercise, that's, our population is 40. Our average age, I think, is 54, and our average age is 40 to 75. And we do a ton of corrective exercise. So that's a huge piece to it. And that's even something that, like, we were just going to implement in every workout. You don't need any equipment to do corrective exercise, to do work on movement prep, to really work on your movement patterns, and then go into the session. If anything, we could probably focus on it a little bit more. I don't know that, like, some people care about that, some people don't, but I think it's hugely important. Slow down and make sure that we're doing everything really well. And you can get a great workout in with no weight, with just your body weight, looking at how your body's stacking, looking at your posture, and then creating a program, which that's what we do as well. So it's, it's not a problem. All right. So greetings everybody. I'm here with our CEO of Fitness Together and want to ask her some questions. So she went through a workout virtually, and now you train one-on-one currently, or sometimes you do?
Yep, I do. I train twice a week. Yep.
That's awesome. So you're training one-on-one, and then I saw your feedback, and you said initially you were like a little bit apprehensive. So let's just talk about before you did the session, you know, because people have different things or they're concerned about. So what were you concerned about before you did the session?
Yeah, my biggest concern was that I have arthritis in my left knee, and if I slightly have my form off, it can hurt for weeks. So I was worried whether or not my trainer would actually be able to see my form and whether or not I tend to shift or not. And what was so lovely about it is that right away in my session, probably my third squat, my trainer immediately came out and said, "You're shifting to the right, Stephanie." Yeah. And so just when you think you can get away with stuff over a computer, you can't.
Yeah. So they spotted that. And you said also your shoulder bothers you a little bit.
Yep. So I also, in fact, I even need to get an MRI done on that. And they were able to see, and I'm tilted more this way. So she was able to keep on saying, roll back your left shoulder. In it too. So
they were able to spot that. So the biggest concern for you though, was like, you want to make sure that you didn't get injured during the workout and make sure that you were going to get something out of it. And then they spotted things. And how did your body feel after the workout? After the virtual session?
So one, I had gone 10 days without actually doing anything. Shame on me for doing that. And I felt so good. One, mentally, it was great to be able to have it. And two, it was also a harder workout than I thought I was going to even have in it. So I was sweating more in that session than normally. And I actually made a comment that I was glad that my trainer couldn't smell me at that point in time.
We've been having huge success with our virtual train sessions, and it's been that the workouts have been so hard, really good and really focusing on posture, movement, mechanics, and making sure no one gets injured for sure. But then I'm hearing people like huff and puff and almost harder than to say in person. I can't believe it's just the trainers are so engaged. So that's what I'm hearing from you.
Oh, for sure. It's just you. There's no distractions whatsoever. It's just you and the trainer focus completely on you for that full 45 minutes. So it was great. And to the point, as I mentioned, I used to go 2 times a week. I am now going to go 4 times a week. I think more now than ever.
Do it in the future.
And for the future. And then also it's super efficient to be able to do it right in your home.
Do it from anywhere. What would you say to someone that's like apprehensive to try it? They're a client, maybe to that person that is one of our clients, they trust us and they're apprehensive to doing. What would you say to them?
I would say, oh my gosh, just try it. Just jump in, try it. It is so much easier. If you're worried about from a technology standpoint, everyone walks you through it. So I know that there's some clients that are worried about like, how do I get on? I would say, just jump in, try it. I promise you that trainer who you've built such great relationships with, it's going to be so great to see their smiling face. It literally felt like the trainer was like right there in my living room with me. And it's a comfort. So just jump in, try it.
I was talking to our assistant manager and he was saying, I asked him that same question. He said, they know us, like our clients know us, we talk to them, we get to actually chit chat and even see the inside their house. And like, what does the space need to look like? Like, it doesn't need to look like anything. You don't need equipment. You don't need anything. You just need an empty space and whatever equipment optional, we've been saying that, and it's a huge home run. That's great to hear though, that you've had such success with it too. And, what else would you say to encourage someone to try it? I mean, what we're doing is like, listen, if you hated it, we'd give you a session back. It's not an issue.
For sure. It's what do you have to lose at this point? Just again, try it. And as you mentioned, you can always use your body weight and use any portion of your home. Like, you don't need that much space. It can be in your living room. It can be, I'm in my bedroom. I did my sessions within the bedroom on it. And it's just more now than ever. You need. How
do you feel? How do you feel after the session? Like,
oh my gosh,
stress-wise.
So much. Like, finally clears my head. It's why I love to do exercise, right? Like that. That's we all, no matter what you're going through right now, need that stress relief. And I felt so good And I was then very upset with myself that I actually went 10 days without.
Yeah, but you tried it, man. You did it.
But I tried it. Yeah.
The more that we can help people, I mean, I think, you know, as an owner and all of us owners out there, like we want to help, like you guys want to, I mean, I'm talking to you as a client right now. You're obviously the CEO, but like we feel compelled to make an impact and ways that we can help people boost their immune system, like get a reset. Like now is the time. Now is the time to get back and focus. If you haven't been, or you've been off, or you've been on, but just keep it rolling, you know, because I was telling people too, that hopefully this is 2 weeks, but what if it's 8 weeks, man? Like you got to keep training, man. You got to keep hydrating. We got to keep exercising. We got to keep eating well. And it's just, now's the time. Now's the time to take care of us. Cause then we can be there for our families, you know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Feel very fortunate that Fitness Together has been able to offer this and it was made a huge difference.
I would say thank you because you've been helping, you know, us owners a ton too. So thank you for the support.
Well, thank you. We're one big, great, big, happy family on this, all in this together to help make people be as healthy as they possibly can during this time. And I actually hope that it is a pause of like how much you should be taking care of your health and how important it is to take care of your health. I know I'm the first one to go like, you know what, I just need to work. I need to work. And it is important for me and for all of you to take care of yourself so you can take care of other people. Hence why I'm switching from 2 to 4 times a week.
I love it. I love it. Well, Stephanie, thank you for the interview and stay tuned for more.
All right. Sounds great. Thanks so much.
Bye, Bryan. Everybody. All right. So I'll cut right there.
Yeah. Perfect.
Dude, that was awesome, man. I'll slice that up. I like what Stacey Adams said too. She said that she kind of flipped the script in a positive way where she's like, listen, we're here to help you, but like this is a way for you to help us.
Yeah. And we're seeing great responses because people they have a connection to you.
Yeah.
And they have a connection to your trainers. And when you start putting it into perspective and they want your trainers to be able to stay in business. They want them to be able to get paid. And I do like it. Stacey flipped it and actually.
Well, anything else you can add, like any way I can be of service, you know?
Yeah, no, the biggest thing is just focusing on virtual training. Keep on sharing any best practices.
Well, hey, thank you so much. I'll be in touch. I'll send you a copy of this by tomorrow. And thank you.
That's great. This is such a great idea. Thanks, Bryan. Bye-bye.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay. Bye.